Howdy friends, it's Frightman. I went to the awesome haunted house The Darkness in St. Louis, Missouri. And in this video, we're going to look at 62 animatronics that I saw at that haunted house, and we're going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 5. And when I say we, I mean you and me, because you're going to get to participate and do your own ranking. Let's get to it. So this is TierMaker, what we're going to be using to rank each of these animatronics. At the bottom of the screen is an image of each animatronic that we're going to be rating. You're simply going to take that image and drag it up to the appropriate rating scale, and when we're done, you're going to be able to share your results with everybody on Instagram using the hashtag FrightmanDarkness. I'll put more information in the description of this video.
There is no way, John. Join us in the realms beyond.
Okay, this guy is like super cool. He's super colorful. Definitely one of my favorites. I believe we're going to have to definitely put him at the top here. We're going to give him an OMG Haunt Perfection. On to the next. Okay, this devil does not do it for me. This mask is just really bad. There's just not much to it. I am going to be giving him a barely boo worthy. Okay, so she doesn't do much, but she's pretty darn creepy. I believe she is definitely going to be going down to our... decisions. I'm gonna give her a decently dreadful. She's not bad. So it's important here to know that this is a two-story haunt, meaning that there's a very high ceiling. This girl is huge. It doesn't come across on the video. I actually think I really like her. I'm going to give her, I'm actually going to give her an OMG Haunt Perfection because she's pretty dang cool. He's there. He's okay. Nothing super fancy here. I believe I am going to give him, he's kind of creepy. He's a little bit dated probably, but he's kind of creepy. I don't know what he is, but he is just weird. Just a weird looking character. I believe I am going to give him, oh my god, Haunt Perfection, because when I left this place he really stuck in my head. I was like, what is that? I don't know what it is to this day, but it's an image that just sticks with you. It's a snake. He's nothing super fancy about this snake. He pops out, his mouth opens up. I don't know. It just doesn't do a lot for me. I am going to give him a... I'm going to give him a kind of creepy because I know a lot of people are kind of iffy or icked out about snakes. So I'm going to give him a kind of creepy. Honestly, for me, it was, it's a snake. Okay, so this guy is just beautiful. If it weren't for that huge rip in his head, he would definitely be a hump perfection. But he has this huge rip right here at the top of his head that needs to be repaired. I'm gonna go ahead and give him a seriously sinister. I would like to give him a hump perfection, but I can't with that big rip in his head. So unfortunately for him, it's the same. That big rip in the center of his chest, I just can't, I can't forgive that. He needs some TLC really bad. He could have been hump perfection, but he just can't make it with that rip in his chest. Okay, this guy is really cool. 2 stories tall. We don't usually see a figure like this. He is definitely, without question, going to get my OMG haunt perfection. Okay, this 3-headed creature is incredibly awesome. He's huge. He does have a big rip right here in the neck, but I am going to pretend like I did not see that, and I'm going to go ahead and give him a hump perfection because it's so unique. This 3-headed guy, the heads are all moving around. And it's cool. He's very, very creepy. It's another one of those that you get in the car and you remember him. So this squid is pretty beautiful. I'm not going to call it scary, but he definitely is good looking. I don't think I'm going to give him a top, but I'm definitely going to give him a seriously sinister. I think he's definitely worthy of that. I just kind of consider that to be a filler for this scene. I'm somewhere tossed between barely boo worthy and kind of creepy. I'm going to give him a kind of creepy. Okay, so it's like a 2-headed, 2-foot tall or 2-story tall Frankensteinish monster. He moves around quite a bit. I really like him. He's definitely going to easily get a oh my god hump perfection. My creepy friend here, he's cool, but it's not scary. It's kind of more of a scene setter to me. Even though it's a huge piece and should be the main piece, he just doesn't do a lot for me. I am going to actually put him in kind of creepy. Yeah, he's kind of creepy. Okay, this one's tough. It's a snake, and I just got through rating a different snake. But this snake stands out for me. I don't know what it is. I think his teeth is probably what does it, and they are really menacing. I am going to definitely give this snake a... He's decently dreadful. Okay, no ifs, ands, or buts. This is definitely my favorite guy, or certainly at the top of my list for this haunt. He definitely gets an OMG haunt perfection. He's beautiful, his blood is shiny, his motions are good. I really, really like that guy. waited, I went back and forth, I jumped around, I did everything I could to trigger this guy, and I couldn't get him to trigger. I know he could have easily been a oh my god hump perfection, but I didn't see him move, so I can't give him that. And I believe we are going to keep him at seriously sinister. This is gonna hurt, but I'm gonna give him a barely boo-worthy. There's no fear factor in it, but he's there. He's okay. I'm going to definitely be putting him in the barely boo-worthy category here. So these guys are on a wall. They're kind of a filler. They go with some of the rest of the room that's all bones. They're not bad. Individually, I can't give them like a super high rating, but fitting in with the whole theme of this room, they're not bad. I am going to give them a decently dreadful. Okay, this guy is cool. What's so unique about him? He is the only prop that I have ever walked under in a haunted house. Like, you have to go in between his legs to continue on with your trip on the haunted house. I think that makes him pretty cool, and I am definitely going to give him an oh my god, that is haunt perfection, because I've never walked underneath an animatronic.
Enter the kingdom of darkness.
This witch. I have a section here at the bottom if there's something that I just don't want to give a rating to. I'm inclined to go that way with her because there's just not a lot to her. Her face is not good, but she's a little creepy. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a barely boo-worthy. I'll be posting my final results over here in the community tab on YouTube, and I'll also post it on my Instagram account at Frightman Frights using the hashtag FrightmanDarkness. We'll all be able to compare rankings to see where we stand. Now let's get back to the second half of ranking. Okay, this guy is cool. He pops out. You know something's gonna happen, so it better be good. It's good. He's nice and bloody and fresh, and I really like this guy. I am actually going to give him a seriously sinister, because it's one of those that you know it's coming, it's a coffin, right? There better be something there, but it was a good show. I really enjoyed seeing this dude. Okay, this dude looks really good in this setting. He's a pretty cool animatronic, not a ton of movement. I'm definitely going to be giving him a seriously sinister. So the animatronics alone, not so great, but you have to understand this whole room is floating around. It's like, I don't know if it's suspended or if it's on some kind of air type pillows making it move, but it is a really cool room. And for that reason, I am going to give them a seriously sinister because those guys really know how to work that room. Okay, not a lot to see on this one. It's a giant pumpkin jack-o'-lantern guy. He's okay, doesn't have a lot of movements. I'm going to give him a decently dreadful. I like his size. It is definitely menacing. And he is just kind of a filler for this room. He's not the main character. This is the main character. Don't know what it is about this guy. I love him and I hate him. I love him because he's awesome, he's unique, he has all of those different heads. Really, really cool. I dislike him because he has that screaming girl that has been used over and over on so many prop soundtracks. And if he didn't have that screaming girl with that same soundtrack, I would definitely give that a OMG. But I'm not gonna do it because of that girl. Okay, what can I say? OMG, that is where that guy belongs. One of my favorites, definitely one of the ones when I got in the car and in my head I reviewed what just happened. He's one of those that I'm like, he happened. He is cool. Well, that's cute. I'm tempted to say barely boo-worthy, and that temptation is now gone. I'm gonna give that a barely boo-worthy. Nothing scary about it. It's cute. I'm just gonna leave it at that. What can I say about my tree guy? He is definitely going to get an OMG Hump Perfection. He is so cool, so unexpected, very well hidden in that bush. And then it's, you know, it's one of those boom, in your face attacks. Haunt Perfection, Mr. Tree Guy. I have been seeing this guy come down those staircases probably for the last 10 years on videos, and I so wanted to see it in person, and I finally got to see it in person. He looks like he's been doing this for 20 years. I would love to give him a legendary Haunt Perfection just for being around that haunted house for so long, but I'm not. I'm gonna give him, he's still seriously sinister, but it's time for a facelift for that guy. Okay, I think she's pretty creepy. She's unique. You don't expect an animatronic to rip its face off. I can't really say that she's totally unexpected. I'm going to go ahead and give her a seriously sinister. I think that fits her well. What can I say? This guy is just kind of hanging around. I'm not going to give him a rating. It's just kind of there, and I'm not sure if he was bouncing around because he was hanging off a rope or if he was about to do a tap dance for me. this guy I really love, and I'm going to tell you that the reason is because he starts off bent over a chair and then he pops up, and to me that's kind of unusual. His pop motion is pretty unique, and he kind of got me. I didn't really expect him to do that. All of that said, I'm giving him a seriously sinister, because he got me. So this girl is hiding in a corner. You know she's gonna do something because she has her back to you. She flips around and she screams. She's cute. I believe I am going to have to give her a barely boo-worthy. Okay, it's The Exorcist. What can you say? There's so much history behind that whole scene. It gives me chills. It brings me to a good place, a different time in my life. So I am giving her, Miss Reagan, you're going to get a seriously sinister. Well, Granny doesn't do much. I'm going to give you that. But that face is something else, and because of that, I believe I'm going to have to give Granny a... Oh, I think she's decently dreadful. This girl, on her own, she's not a standout at all, but because she fits into that room that's extremely creepy, I'm going to give her, she's kind of creepy. I'm going to give her that, kind of creepy. If you follow me for very long, you know I really like Leatherface. And, oh boy. This version of Leatherface I'm not particularly fond of. I'm not sure what happened to Leatherface's face, but something happened there. So because I'm not really enjoying his face, I'm going to give him a decently dreadful. Okay, this girl is just creepy. It's simple, it's kind of grayscaled, almost black and white. She doesn't do much, but I think it's that grayscale that really makes her kind of creepy. I'm gonna actually give her a decently dreadful. This girl hanging off the ceiling, come on. Okay, kudos for that. That's not something that we see very much. And she's not super scary, but I have to give her some points because she's hanging off the ceiling, and that is so different. I'm going to give her a seriously sinister. Okay, seeing this mother doll by herself in this room was amazing, and this thing is huge. Seeing her with the actress just brought it up to another level. I can still remember the lines from that actress, and she was good. OMG, haunt perfection, for sure. Okay, so I put two together, and the reason that I did this is because they're both behind a fence. They're both really hard to see, and they're both just okay. I am going to give them just kind of creepies. They do a good job kind of setting the tone for the room. This guy doesn't do much, but he's quite a handsome devil, and he's very creepy. I'm definitely going to be giving him a decently dreadful. This is a Venus flytrap, right? So we got the two pieces that you have to walk between in order to keep going through the haunted house. But I don't know, there's just some weird vibe. I didn't care for it. I'm going to give it a kind of creepy. So it's a big head that comes out of the side of the wall. I hate to do it, he's barely boo worthy. Okay, so again, I combined 3 different nuns together underneath one rating because independently there's nothing special about them, but seeing them all work together as a group, it kind of brings it to a different level. I actually have 3 different images down here for them I see, and I'm actually going to give them Seriously Sinister. Yeah, I'm giving them Seriously Sinister. This is another team effort because there's just a lot of different plants and things that are happening in this room or moving around. So this is going to be another team rating just for the room. And I'm going to give it a Seriously Sinister. Okay, it's another Venus flytrap, but instead of going in between it, it jumps out of the wall, and it comes pretty dang close to you, and I like him. I like him a lot. I am going to give him a Seriously Sinister. By the way, at the end of this video, I'm going to have to pick my very favorite out of the OMG haunts and list one as my top favorite. And I'm going to ask you to put in the comments what is your top favorite. The clown. He's kind of cool, not scary, and it's kind of expected. Let's see here. I am going to give him a... I'm going to give him a kind of creepy. Okay, that's a quick one, not a lot to him. He shakes. He's barely boo worthy. I don't really know what to say. They're cute. I'm going to have to give them a barely boo worthy. So he is really awesome, but he is not going to go in OMG, and I'm going to tell you why. It's that screaming girl. There she is again. If they would just give that doll different voices, I'd be okay with it. Oh no. No. Okay, this is an easy one for me. I cannot give this one a rating. It is just, it's not worthy of a rating. It's It's in desperate need of repair. Alright, so now we have another Leatherface. Where did I put? Okay, so here's where I'll put the previous Leatherface. This guy's better than that Leatherface, but he's still not up there in the OMG. Alright, so that lady is a mess. And she is not a huge OMG, but she definitely is up there in the seriously sinister ranking. Why, yes, that is Leatherface number 3. But this guy is huge, and he is freaking awesome. And there would be no reason not to put him in OMG Haunt Perfection. He is awesome. Alright, this one is not a tough one either. This guy was super cool. Now my OMG Haunt Perfection list, it's kind of getting long and it's going to be hard, but I am going to have to narrow down to just one of those to be my top. He's okay. He's okay for what he is. Now, what does surprise me is that is actually the last one. So that is the end of our ranking. He is going to go in... He's kind of creepy. He's kind of a different character. I want to give him kind of creepy, just being kind of a different character. Now, I am all ranked up, and it is time for me to decide what is my absolute favorite out of the list here at the top. So let me see. Okay, so I thought long and hard about this, and I'm probably going to really surprise a lot of people. But, can I get a drum roll? My number 1 animatronic out of all of my OMG Haunt Perfections is... Now that I have completed my entire ranking, there's a couple different ways that you can save this image. You can either scroll down here and do the save and download the image, and you can see that that downloads the image to your downloads, or you could use a tool like Snippet or Snagit just to take a screenshot and save this as a PNG. So I'll be uploading my final ranking on Instagram at Frightman Frights with the hashtag of Frightman Darkness. So I had a lot of fun with this, and I hope that you did too. I also want to say that there is no slam against the Darkness Haunted House. Some things just had to be read differently than other things. But that haunt is awesome, and I am so privileged for the opportunity to have been able to film there. So I hope you enjoyed this, and until next time, stay spooky, my friends.